मतदान करें।
All right, to get more updates on the ongoing electioneering, we're joined in by our correspondents. We're joined in by Gautam Roy from Murshidabad, West Bengal. We're joined in by Akshay Dongre from Bhopal. Akshay, good morning. Coming to you first. All right, we're also joined in by Siddharth Bhardwaj from Chhattisgarh. Good morning, all three of you. Thank you for joining in on DD India News Hour. Akshay, when we talk of the 9 seats that go to polls of the 29 seats in Madhya Pradesh today, spell out more. What do you witness around yourself? Have people started coming in to cast their votes? Though it is a little too early to talk about the voter turnout, but how has the morning begun there in Bhopal?
Well, Preeti, very good morning to you and to all of our viewers. Morning has in fact been quite good as far as the voters are concerned. Huge number of voters have been turning up and have been casting their ballots. But I would like to show you something quite interesting that's happening in Bhopal to increase the voting percentage. I would ask my camera person to show this this very interesting stall that has been set up here by the Election Commission. In fact, the authorities of Bhopal here in the city, and this is in fact a lucky draw. This is for all the voters who will be coming up. They can in fact, especially the first time voters, the early morning voters, they can come here, they can participate in this lucky draw, and there are about 200 prizes that have been set up across the city for the voters who will be participating in this lucky draw exercise. So that's one of the initiative that has been taken by the Election Commission, by the authorities in Bhopal. I would like to come in fact show you inside of what is happening inside the polling booth and what the morning is looking like. There are these kind of polling booths that have been established to ensure that people do not have to stay out. They do not have to stay out and wait in long queues in direct sun and risk their own health. So as you can see, most of the polling booths here that have been set up in Bhopal are covered. These are small buildings, schools, and the polling stations have been set up in particular such a manner that even the queues are not out in the open. They are in a covered space. So that is to ensure that people do not face any kind of health hazard as far as the heat is concerned, especially in the central India. There are about 17 million voters in these 9 constituencies that will be casting their ballot today. About 500,000 first-time voters. There are about 19 districts and over 120 candidates that are taking part. Most of them are in Bhopal. About 22 candidates are participating in elections, and the least number of candidates are in Bhind. So there are 7 candidates there as well. There are 9 constituencies that are going for polls, and all the arrangements are in place to ensure that a higher voter turnout is registered. Because if you compare it with the last time, the second phase of Lok Sabha elections here in Madhya Pradesh at least did not see a huge turnout of voters. The voter turnout remained at about 58%, which was perhaps one of the lowest that was recorded in the second phase of elections. So these are certain initiatives that have been taken place. We asked the Election Commission officials that what was the reason for the lower turnout. They said that perhaps it was because of the voting day being near the weekend, so people took it as a long weekend. There were wedding seasons going on, so many people were not in the city as well. And perhaps this time around we can expect a higher turnout of voters to be registered in the city. Back to you.
All right, so we expect a higher voter turnout in the third phase. From here, I'll bring in Gautam. He's joining us from Murshidabad. Gautam, good morning. You also get us a sense of how has the day begun there. And added to that, you're in Murshidabad. How important is the seat of Murshidabad? Because, there are expectations of how the Trinamool Congress and BJP political binary will be broken this time, and how left is very hopeful of making inroads. Let us get more from you. How do you gauge the political contest in Murshidabad?
Well, morning Preeti and morning to the others as well. I'm in a booth, it's number 185 in Murshidabad right now, and as you can see behind me, polling has been picking up since the morning. The weather has been pleasant comparatively. When you look at the last few days, it was really hot, but it turned a little pleasant with some clouds and breeze last evening, and that has sustained. So it seems people are now coming in to take advantage of the situation. You spoke about the importance of Murshidabad. Yes, it is critical to see whether that boundary of the TMC and the BJP will be broken here, because there's Mohammad Salim. He's CPM General Secretary, a Politburo member, senior leader of the left, who's contesting here in alliance with the Congress. So that will be interesting to watch. And these sort of dynamics are playing out in the other three seats as well. North Malda, Uttar Malda is right now with the BJP. So that was a critical breakthrough that the BJP made in this region because basically it's in the north of West Bengal that the BJP dominates. This is the Gangetic Plains area here. It's all mixed up. The Congress has its own legacy, vestiges of its legacy to consider because the nephew of A.B. Ghani Khan Chaudhary, a senior Congress leader, erstwhile senior Congress leader, he's no more. His nephew is contesting from the Dakshin Malda seat, and there's Jangipur to consider as well, where Pranab Mukherjee, the former president, no more again, has represented it twice. So those factors are to consider, apart from the fact that we all know there's a culture of violence in elections in West Bengal, and Murshidabad and Jangipur are two of the worst ones where previous record is concerned. Just to consider some numbers, there are 7,360 polling booths in these four parliamentary constituencies, and 2,860 of them, that's about almost 2/5 of them, are what is known as critical polling stations. Earlier, the language used to be sensitive for the Election Commission. They made it critical, where they expect that because of past record, something untoward could happen. So far, things are peaceful, and let's hope that it remains that way.
All right, so far the things are peaceful and the day has picked up on a good note. From here, I'll bring in Siddharth Bhardwaj, who's joining us from Raipur in Chhattisgarh. Siddharth, you tell us, how has voting begun in Raipur, and also when we talk of the poll contest in Chhattisgarh, of the 7 seats that go to polls today, how do you gauge the political contest? How tough would it be for Congress to prevent BJP from a near sweep again this time around?
Well, first of all, a very good morning to you, Preeti. I'm here at the BIT ground in Raipur, the capital of Chhattisgarh, and as you can see behind me, people are standing in the queues. It's about 8:30 a.m. in the morning, and people are very enthusiastic about casting their ballots. We were having a few words with some of the voters out here, that how are they feeling casting their ballots. So they said that it's their right, to exercise the franchise, and they are very enthusiastic because this is ultimately they are the ones who will be deciding, who will be representing their constituency. We're talking about Raipur. The battle is bipolar here, and the contest is primarily between the Congress and the BJP. From the BJP side, Brij Mohan Agrawal has been fielded, and from the Congress side, Vikas Upadhyay has been fielded. So the competition is between these two political leaders. As a matter of fact, Brij Mohan Agrawal is a senior leader, and with trust, BJP has fielded him this time around as well from Raipur. I'm here, and as you can see, I would like to request my camera person to actually pan the camera. You can see these lines where people have come to vote since morning. It's 8:30, like I said, and they are very enthusiastic. They're standing in queues, and happiness is there on their face this time around. Last time in 2019, if I talk about the voting percentage, then it was 66%, but this time around it's likely to increase. Courtesy the weather, Preeti, because it's pleasant out here. It's not scorching heat as usually it is in Chhattisgarh, in Raipur. Weather is pleasant here, so it's obvious that people will come out of their houses and will certainly vote. Talking about the arrangements made by the Election Commission, you can see this is a shelter that has been put by the Election Commission to make sure that people who come here to vote are actually do not suffer the scorching heat. Although the weather is pleasant, the coolers have been put to make sure that people who are standing in the queues get some respite from the scorching heat or from the heat waves which is very likely in Raipur. I would like to talk to a voter who's casted his ballot. Sir, what's your name?
My name is Subhash Raj Chaudhary from Raipur itself. I am a senior citizen. My age is 75 plus, and I have casted my vote.
How are you feeling casting your ballot, sir, today? And what is its significance according to you?
My significance is very good because today's weather is supporting. Our people are very enthusiastic, and they are putting their rights of voting. Since morning 7 o'clock, I vote at about 7:35.
Proper arrangements have also been made.
Arrangements are very nice, very, very nice. I can't explain in words, but I have seen that the arrangements are very nice.
All right. So that was
Right.
a senior citizen voter who just had a word with us, Preeti, and he said that
Yes.
he's very happy with the arrangements made by the Election Commission. They have provided shelters, they have provided drinking water. There's also a ORS corner right out there. Drinking water and coolers have also been put out here.
Yes,
so
indeed.
that people who come here to cast their ballot, they
measures-
don't need to, suffer the heat waves. And if they're thirsty, they can quench their thirst.
Yes,
with
indeed. The
drinking water
measures
as well.
by
So
the Election
atmosphere as
Commission
far as the
have
vote is
also been appreciated by the Prime Minister today morning when he cast his vote.